Hello, my name Dr. Talil Abrhiem, Professor in Organization Management's Human Resources Concentrations. In my presentation today, I'm going to cover the reasonable accommodation for disability and religion. This is an important subject for the human resources managers if you manage a firm or a big organizations. As a human resource management, you have to educate yourself about the US legal system because the US legal system has been set forth for the US constitutions. And most of the individual, they know the first 10 amendment, it has to do about the Bill of Rights. The 14th Amendment, it has to do with the practice for the human resource manager. And this one, it has to do with the equal protection clause for the human resource manager. So this is very important. And from the US constitutions, it's come and established the three branches: the executives, the legislatives, and the judicial systems. These branches belong to the US constitutions. So the federal government, when it try to enforce the court orders, it has to do with the two branches, the executives and the legislatives. And anything cases coming, they look at these two branches so the court can reach their decision. So that's what the human resources is very important to educate themselves and to be aware from these legal system. For the disabilities, American Disabilities Act 1990, they prohibit, discriminate about any individuals with disability for work. So this act when they work in any organization, matching the job descriptions concerning hiring, concerning promoting, concerning training, developing, compensations, all these has to be treated equally. So no discriminate about any individual with disability. What disability mean? Disability could be physical and could be mental impairments. Physical could be blindness, deafness in the individuals. And sometimes they see the disability as people they diagnosed with cancers, they are in the missions, the treatments, or they have heart disease. But the obesities, the hair colors, or the eye, or left-handed, doesn't belong to disabilities. So the organization, it have to accommodate those individuals who work in the organization, whatever it needs to be accommodated. But again, we have to come back again, and we said we have to say this as it has to follow the job descriptions for that job. If we move right now to the religions, religion also, accommodation is very important for the organization to accommodate that one. And we see the court has been solved so many cases about the discriminate about the religions. And we see the cases has been risen since 2002 after like 9/11, especially about they discriminate about Muslims. We have a case has been settled between EEOC, Equal Employment Opportunity Commissions, and electoral groups. And this case about Somalian individuals, Muslims, as you know, they have a strong faith. Most of the peoples about their religion. Some they pray 5 times a day. 2 of those pray, like one at the early morning, other one at the sunset. And sometimes those people they go, pray in the busy hours of the schedules. So this case has been escalated all the way to the Equal Employment Opportunity Commissions, and the case has been resolved. Another case we have with the 2004 with Walmart, also by the employees, because some of them they requested to not to work at Sabbath day or Sunday. Employees they sent home and fired because he didn't work Sunday. That's another case from the discriminate about religion. You see all these cases, more and more cases. Some of them they are collide with these kind of cases, and you as a manager you have to be aware of those. For example, in Spring Arbor University, the one is located in Michigan. They have professor, his name John. He's a tenure track. He's been working with the university for 15 years. No issue. One time, he came to the university, he's wearing earrings, makeup. He dressed like a feminine, skirt. Yeah, right. Four times he came to the university, so they asked him, you cannot do that. So what they did, they moved him to the online teachings, and they put his contract as non-tenure track. In 2004, he was diagnosed with gender disorder. After he signed the contract, he didn't come to the campus. He showed in 4 different times. So the president of the university, they don't renew his contract at that time. So all these cases, you see, to educate you as a managers and what the action you have to take to prevent those from liabilities and from the file lawsuit against your organizations. Because this is your responsibility as a human resources to protect the employees and the organization and to keep the profitability growth and to reach the competitive advantage and to treat everyone equally and fairly. Thank you.